When I was in my mid-20s, I felt like God was asking me to go to the mission field again. And the country that kind of opened up, I wasn't looking for it. It was looking for me, I guess you can say. It was Bangladesh. And I was at that age, that prime age, 25. Good age, right? Anybody 25 in the house? Good age. Just stay there. It's a good age. 25. Man, the whole world's open. You get to figure out what you want to do with life, because now is the time. Like, you don't have to decide before then, but 25, okay, I better start figuring out what I want to do. And you start to get a career. Some people were starting to get married. Things were happening, and all of a sudden God's like, no, we're going. And I was like, all right. I was headed to a third world country. And I don't know if I can give you enough information to explain how chaotic this country is. But it's about the size of the state of Iowa, with 170 million people in it. The U.S. has 330 million, so imagine half of our country moved to Iowa. That's where I lived. Just on top of each other. 20 stories, 25 stories, we're just all cramped in there. And in fact, most of that land isn't livable because it's flooded all the time. And when you're there, you're in a Muslim nation. This is my first time ever going to a nation like that. I kind of just went in. It was, probably better that way. And Bangladesh is, let me just say, it's the 8th most populated country in the world. Egypt wasn't even in the top 8, and I thought Egypt was crowded. Okay, Bangladesh is just insane. But I went there, and when I landed there, I actually was under a lot of rules. Because number one, I was a female, single, in a Muslim land, so I can't go anywhere by myself. Well, that makes it fun at 25. Oh, Celeste, actually, you're under curfew. So you have to be in before dark, and you can't go anywhere without letting us know, and you got to have a pager on you at all times, and you can't be anywhere without an escort, so either a driver has to be with you, and I was like, oh my gosh, where did I come? And all of a sudden, I felt like everything was taken away from me. I couldn't even go to the store. I don't even like Walmart, but I missed going there at 11 if I wanted to, right? And I just remember being there, and I thought, you know what? I'm here. You asked me to come, I'm here. And I have to say that Bangladesh is probably one of the most life-changing seasons of my entire life. I grew probably closest to God at the season that I was in. I remember just getting around a group of young students that I youth pastored there. I was in the schools teaching English to college university students who have now gone on to have some pretty important jobs, and I still keep in touch with them to this day. And my whole life was just to be there to make Jesus known. And I went because he said to go. You see, missions today is not any different from the book of Acts. God's plan for mankind has not changed. Since the beginning of time, God has been weaving together a perfect plan to redeem the nations and to draw all peoples to himself. This plan is moving toward a singular end in which every nation, tribe, people, and language will stand before the throne and worship Jesus Christ. Revelation 5:9 says, "And by your blood you ransomed people for God from every tribe and language and people and nation." And we engage in missions today so that we can make him known to everyone around us.